VRchat, a game where everyone thinks you need maxed out social skills just to survive. But is that really true? I've made a couple videos on how to make friends in VRchat, and some of y'all told me what you think holds you back the most. Some of you said that your English wasn't great, some of you said that you were too socially awkward, others said that it's hard to break into conversations or even find worlds where people are willing to talk. And avatars. Some people think that because they can't find a really cool avatar that people don't want to be friends with them. And today I'm going to take all of those so-called handicaps and copy them onto myself. And then I'm going to try to make friends in VRchat despite all of that. I am trying to put myself into your shoes and overcome those challenges and make friends anyways. So here's how it's gonna work. I gave myself 4 handicaps to simulate what you guys said holds you back the most, and then have 4 challenges for me to complete using those handicaps. Handicap number 1, no talking. This just means that I am not allowed to speak during the entirety of the challenge. I can use hand gestures, I can use body language, I can use stickers, but I cannot physically speak or type into a text box. This is supposed to help me simulate what it's like to not know English very well, since I can't just unlearn English. Handicap number 2, random worlds only. I don't get to carefully pick social hubs. I'm going to drop into random populated worlds and prove that you can make friends anywhere. Obviously not an abandoned world with no one in it, but a populated world that isn't my top pick for making friends. Handicap number 3, I have to have a boring avatar. You see this avatar here? I wear this one pretty often along with several other avatars, paid and unpaid. I love using all of these avatars. Normally, I love using cute or stylish avatars. Sometimes they even get me compliments. But for this, I'm using the most basic, bland avatar possible. If people can still connect with me like this, then avatars aren't what makes or breaks a friendship. And handicap number 4, be weird. I'm going to lean into being awkward, shy, and offbeat. Basically embody the exact vibe that you guys think pushes others away, and see if anyone will still want to be my friend. To be honest, it's kind of hard to quantify this one, but I'm going to do my best. Now with these 4 handicaps, I am going to have to complete 4 challenges. Each challenge is going to be paired up with a handicap. If you're new to my channel, then hello. My name is Autumn, or Virtually Odd, and I've been playing VRchat for a few years now. I'm a trusted user and I've racked up quite a few hours on VRchat, and I haven't lost my soul yet. If you're interested in joining a slowly growing community, then go ahead and click subscribe and join my Discord server. Challenge 1. I need to get a random person to follow me through portals. Not just once, but through 10 different worlds. And no tricking them into it, they have to want to follow me willingly. Challenge number 2. I have to hold a full conversation for 15 minutes straight. No trailing off, no distractions, no ditching me mid-sentence, just a solid conversation. It has to be with a random person that I have never met before. Challenge 3. Convince someone to show me their favorite world. They'll have to create a portal and take me somewhere that's personal to them. And then the final challenge, challenge number 4. I need to actually get a friend request. I couldn't make a video on making friends in VRchat without actually doing the definition of making a friend in VRchat. I'm gonna try to actually make friends with them and then have the friend request come up naturally. A bonus added challenge to this is that I'm not allowed to get people to do things by telling them that it's a challenge. Like, hey, follow me over here and go through this portal for a challenge. I need to do this all on my own. I will be disclosing that I'm filming, but I will not mention the challenge until after it's been completed. And without any further ado, let me start making friends. So what you're about to see is my first attempt at making friends. At this stage, I didn't know which handicaps I was going to pair up with which challenges. I was just kind of seeing what happened. I came in with the intention of at least like not talking. So maybe I was gonna do like not talking and getting a friend request or something like that. As you'll see in a second, it did not go well.
Yeah, you definitely fell for it. Gaslighting. That's, again, stereotypical manipulation where, I can't remember the name for it, but basically it's like, if you want to block these people, I probably would. Anyways, it's basically like, you're the problem, and it's always your fault, and I can't believe you would do this for me, but no, don't bad. Bad. It's okay. I forgive you. Right? It's just like,
yeah. So I was unfortunate enough to join people who are having a therapy session in a public world, and evidently they didn't know how to set a private world. So when I joined and was kind of just being quiet, kind of trying to like get close to them, they were like, oh, if you want to block these people, you should. I go into a world trying to make friends, I almost immediately get blocked. So that's a really fun start off to the challenge. This is my very first attempt at the challenge. After this, I just leave. I just leave because I'm not trying to get blocked for no reason. Just move on, shake it off. Next time.
Yo, who the is that?
So obviously you didn't hear 100% of that because it was very loud and inappropriate, but I tried next going to an Among Us world because my tried and true method of making friends is joining a game world. I stayed there for like a minute, got that, you know, little piece, got out. Second attempt, went in, said nope, left. Next attempt. So a small note is that from here on out, some of the things are going to be out of order. Like this one is actually, I think, the second challenge, and not the first one. So this is the first you guys are seeing this world, but this is not my first time in this world, in this challenge. This one is literally just a box, so I did not expect for it to work out as well as it did, but it worked great. This challenge is I am not talking and I am trying to get a friend request, which is difficult for me because I always make friends by talking. I have not been a mute in VRchat before, so it was definitely an interesting experience. So this is just some kind of, you know, like me mingling, just kind of like making some hand gestures, trying to communicate a little bit, but 99% of it is just me kind of like making hand gestures and nodding at what other people are saying. Okay, and then I happened upon these two really cool people. I did not immediately like start interacting with them or anything. I just kind of was listening to their conversation and strayed away from a different group.
ABLJI.
Okay, we're gonna go here.
What?
ABEL. Wait, no. ABL. Wait, no. AB.
No! She has a boyfriend. Not me. I'm just wearing the matching avatar to it. Because I like it.
Okay, so this was me finally attempting to actually like communicate with them in some way, and they were wearing matching avatars, so I kind of tried to ask like if they were together, like if they were dating. I pointed at her, I pointed at him, and then I like put my fingers together to like try to communicate like, are you guys together? And he got it. He was like, no, I'm not her boyfriend, I'm just wearing the matching avatar to this one. And I was like, yes. First successful like actual communication. I successfully asked a question and got an answer without speaking. Huge win.
Are you a man or a woman?
What the
Yeah, just because you're wearing a woman avatar does not mean you're a woman.
What does that
So are you a
change?
woman or are you a man?
She's 6'7".
Were you born with a or
Oh,
I
sign
gotta know
language.
this before I ask you. Well, this is a man trolling, I swear! Can you turn your mic on?
Do you speak? Or she's sign language? I know sign
What
language.
if it's
I
like
know
a
sign
very,
language.
like, angelic girl? But what if it's like an old man?
Do this. Do this.
Just talk real quick, okay?
Thumbs up, guy. Thumbs down.
Shut up!
Woman. Oh my man. Yeah.
So at this point, they had actually started talking to me, and I was not really sure what to do that much, because they were asking me if I was a man or a woman, and they were really pushing, like they were really wanting me to turn on my mic to see if I was a man or a woman, and I was trying my best to like communicate with them the best I could. So yeah, that was just a silly section of them interrogating me as to if I was a man or a woman. At this point, I got so lucky. I gestured between us and I got both of them to send me a friend request. So that was super, super cool. But at that point, I had completed the challenge. I had gone up to them, communicated with them, formed a little bit of a relationship, and then gotten a friend request, and the whole time not having spoken. At that point, I was like, I gotta speak. I can't just leave and not explain anything. So at this point, I explained to them like, hey, this is for a challenge. This is going on YouTube. Are you guys comfortable having your voices or avatars on film? And I did get that consent to post both their voices and their avatars. So that was cool. And they thought it was really, really cool.
Damn. It's for YouTube? Am I in a YouTube video?
I mean, you can be if you want to.
Yo.
I'm
What?
quite a
What should I
small
say?
channel.
205? What do you mean small? I got like 2 subscribers. You got like
I
what?
mean,
16 views? I say that's popular.
I love how he was like 205. That's a lot of subscribers. I thought that was really funny. But he has a special message for you guys.
Gray or red?
You should like and subscribe. And she's a really good creator. So
Your
yeah.
email.
For the rest of this interaction, all we really did was just kind of talk about the channel and some other stuff. We talked for a long time actually, once I'm actually able to speak again, so that's really cool. So yeah, I sped this section up, just gonna kind of breeze through to the next one. This next one was really, really fun, but I'm really silly, and unfortunately, I did not press record until we got to the next location. I am absolutely kicking myself for this, but I didn't want to redo it because this was such a good interaction, so unfortunately, you're just gonna have this section of the video, but it is really, really fun still. But for this one, I was doing a boring avatar and getting someone to show me to their favorite world. So unfortunately, I started recording when we got to their favorite world, and I had essentially completed the challenge, and then a little bit into being in this world, I remembered to check and I realized that I had not pressed record. So this is their favorite world. So this is after we had already gotten there and after I had changed back into my normal avatar. Because of this challenge and me doing the like boring avatar, once we got to this world, I changed back into my normal avatar and we started talking about like the boring avatar and how like avatars can help you get friends and how you can still do it even if you have a boring avatar. But for reference, I was wearing this avatar and I got to see so many cool avatars. There's one person in particular, and I'm not using anyone's names, but because of this boring avatar challenge, he decided to bring out a whole bunch of different avatars. So I'll be going through all of those. He has a whole bunch of different avatars that he uses during just this little segment here, and he starts showing like cool effects on avatars, and other people join in and start doing a whole bunch of cool effects. So you're gonna see a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Say how glitchy it is and like up.
Just a heads up.
Like right here, he's gonna do like.
There's like code.
You saw a person fly.
Oh, you got the full. That's not fair. You got full body tracking. That's not fair. You're just showing off now. You're just showing off.
I'm sorry.
Now you're just showing off.
I don't know.
Kidding.
I very rarely get on without it. I just was stupid and didn't charge him, so. And this is him when he finds out that I have full body tracking, as I believe he's on desktop. But it's really, really fun to see how the different avatars interact. There were people there that were full body, there were people there that were half body, there were deskies. It was really fun.
Oh man, I got no idea what's going on.
Oh my god.
5%.
That's it?
5% it says on here. Regular. Caching time, won't we?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Time in the
Latin
black hats. Right.
gang?
You got it, you got it.
Here, watch this. It's so.
Oh yeah, I've seen you use that.
Can your avatar do
Okay,
this?
that's pretty cool. Oh, nerd. My
The middle
eyeballs.
finger.
It's pretty cool. Something different. I saw
No,
it.
mine does.
Oh, you can have like a
Yeah,
laptop
not
with
really.
mid specs.
I
And,
do have a crazy
you know.
PC. My PC is so pretty. It's
You better cut it out. Okay.
What did I do?
Oh my god, it's freaking me out.
got no
Freaking out, man.
You're freaking at me.
right. It's
Like
like
it's
so
pink
much
if
more
you go
dull.
somewhere else. I don't know.
I just heard some.
Seen and heard a lot
I've
of
seen-
crazy
Oh,
things.
Oh yeah, you don't see. I'm towering right now. It's way above your head. It's like at the ceiling.
Sorry, I'm turning your avatar on. I promise I'm not.
Wow.
His tag is above his.
Oh,
Or about almost
cool.
like up there.
So yeah, we're gonna go to the Black Cat and cause trouble, okay? It was nice meeting you, okay?
Alright, Alright, so that was them. The whole group was really, really fun, but as you can see, I was interacting most with this one person, and this was the person that showed me to their favorite world. In this world, it was really, really cool. The area that we were in, you actually jump down a well to get to it. The name of the world is called Glimmer Glade, and I'll have that in the description. So as I said earlier, these are a little bit out of order. This is my first time in this world. This is the random worlds with the 15-minute conversation together. So this would be the third actual challenge.
We should introduce new people. Virtually odd. Introduce yourself. Come on.
Okay, so shout out to this guy for being aggressively nice, because this handicap was random worlds, but you would have thought that it was be weird, because I was being so shy and awkward and quiet. I was not speaking. I don't know what was going on. The anxiety of a big group was getting to me, and this guy immediately called me out and was like, let's introduce new people. You, Virtually Odd, what's your name? But it ended up working out amazingly in the end. We ended up having a super good conversation. This entire group was amazing. And as you'll see, for the challenge of my 15 minutes of uninterrupted conversation, I got way more than that. We talked for so long and had a great conversation. But before we had that amazing uninterrupted conversation, we had this conversation where they were doing all of the heavy lifting. As a little added challenge, I want you to try and count how many words I say during this segment.
We should introduce new people. Virtually odd. Introduce yourself. Come on.
Don't worry, everyone's staring.
Let's go!
There's a lot of pressure on the line right now. Come on. You can speak.
Alright, don't embarrass me now. I'm getting all hyped up for you not to say anything.
I'm waiting.
Bang. There's a W start.
Boom! New friend unlocked.
Bang.
Let's go, baby!
What's your
That's what I'm
income
talking
in
about.
3 years?
Alright!
I was joking, but okay.
No, please tell us.
The 3-year income is actually a thing. Guys, why is it so quiet?
Yep, and you just made it all awkward. The silence is very loud, guys.
Hey, you were part of the silence. Don't even start.
Yeah, don't even.
And he's gone.
Anyways, introduce yourself, because like we know somewhat about each other. I want to know you.
Okay, were you counting for that section? Because I said a grand total of 4 words. I said hello, and then I said 3-year income? And that's it. It's a miracle that I completed this challenge. They started talking about my experience with banking, so that's when I kind of got into the flow. They were asking me about loans and about credit, and none of this was like official advice or anything, but we just kind of started talking about personal finances, and we were talking for a long time about that, because fun fact about me, I love talking about personal finance. That took us really, really far, so for your convenience, I sped that up quite a lot.
Virtually, no lie, we're getting off on a huge tangent. Red or black? Let's be honest.
Yeah, super nice meeting you too.
And this one is Be Weird paired with getting someone to follow me through 10 different portals. And I actually overachieved this a little bit and got them to follow me through, I think it was 11 portals in total, just to make sure, because I was a nervous wreck during this whole thing. My way of fulfilling the handicap of being weird was just barely talking, and when I did, just kind of saying like really simple stuff. So yeah, it was really difficult for me. Multiple times I had to like mute and just kind of say something because I was not saying anything. The silence was You could feel it. It was not a comfortable silence, it was an awkward silence. This one was painful. But shout out to this person because they were really, really cool and or really chill when they found out that it was for a YouTube challenge, that it was being so weird and asking them to go through so many portals. This person was comfortable with me sharing their avatar, but they were not comfortable with me sharing their voice, which I am going to respect, so there is not going to be any audio in this one. Another disclaimer is that I actually got a new PC towards the end of this video making process. At this point, I was still struggling with larger worlds and avatars, and sometimes having his avatar shown was making me lag. You are either going to see him appear as a robot or as a little blue slime. Let's get into it. This one was a lot of fun, and we went through, again, those like 11 different worlds, and shout out to this world creator right here because they made it possible for me to actually go to all of these worlds and load in relatively quickly and not lag out once I was there. Most of these worlds are by the same creator, and they all have a very small file size, like smaller than almost anything I've seen on VRchat, and I was just really impressed with the look of the worlds and the optimization of the worlds. So if you're looking for some chill small worlds that aren't going to overheat your PC, definitely check out one of these. Alright, so finally we have us talking afterwards and me just letting him know what's going on and seeing what his consent is. This is when he lets me know that he does not want his voice to be shared, which is absolutely fine. We share a friend request, and that's it. With that, let's go over to the conclusions. Alright, well there you have it. I used all 4 handicaps and combined them with all 4 challenges. Overall, I think it went pretty well. There were a couple of different fails in there, but honestly, it didn't take me too long to complete these. I would be lying though if I said that it wasn't somewhat luck. If I had to do it again without this kind of luck, I think I could, but I definitely think it would take me longer than it did this time. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for extra handicaps or challenges that I could do. If you guys are still curious and want to know my best ways for making friends, I suggest you watch either this video or this one.